Trying to recall what the hell we were supposed to do. Yeah, it's Strange Gnome. Also,
Okay.
Book of Wisdom. Both are in the same area, so might as well go there. To the harbor. I probably should talk to the Strange Gnome first, then go to the temple. See what kind of trouble we can cause there. Yeah. Building.
Really?
Happy I am! Yes, I am!
Why, Bearwan, it cannot be. Either I've been driven mad in addition to all my other ailments, or Bearwan himself must have bestowed his greatest blessing upon me. Telliax, is that really you? Tiax demands that you stop slobbering in his face, slave. Stand aside. Tiax will tolerate no impediment to his passage. Tiax, what are you blathering about, boy? Come with me, and my only chance to get these blasted bounty hunters off my tail. Excuse me, just who are you and why are you calling Tiax by the name? I don't know who you are, young man, but I don't have time for this. The ones hunting me are in this very city, and this boy is my only hope. The one you're calling Tiax is my former apprentice. His real name is Telliax. Unless he comes with me and proves that he's still alive, I'm done for. I'll be dragged back to Arm and hung like a common criminal for a crime I didn't even commit. Yeah, you'll have to make time, old man. I won't have you taking away my companion without explaining yourself. But, very well. I'll explain myself, but afterwards I beg of you to aid me. My name is Beldin, known as Beldin the Wanderer, priest of Bearwan Wild Wanderer. This gnome that you know as Tiax is actually a Telliax. He is the privileged son of an Athkatlan merchant, but his privilege landed him in a bit of trouble. You may have noted young Telliax's thieving skills. Well, for no other reason than his own boredom, he just happened to try and develop those skills along Athkatlan docks, which just happens to have upset the Shadow Thieves, one of the most powerful organizations in the city. They demanded he join the organization or die, so his father turned to me to help him tutor him in ways of my god and get him out of the city. I had no idea what a trial I was in for. Bah! This tale is fanciful nonsense. Tiax was born from Strick himself, unleashed upon this world to bend it to his will and bring fear to the heart of his enemies. Tiax has no use for merchants and their useless trinkets, nor does he fear any petty thieves. Away with ye, old man, lest you join the long list who will pay when Tiax rules all. Change the name and add a healthy dose of insanity and the personality apparently remains the same. Alas, this little brat was the most obnoxious apprentice I've ever tutored. He was arrogant, whiny, and spoiled. None of our traveling accommodations or rations were ever up to his standards. He addressed me as a commoner and routinely reminded me of how inferior I was to him due to my lack of wealth. By the end, I was feeling the sore temptation to wring his scrawny neck myself, though thank Bearwan it never came to that. As we traveled with a caravan, we were ambushed by bandits. I escaped. Telliax didn't, so I naturally assumed they killed him. Tiax, stopped by mere bandits. Bah, what stupidity! Tiax thinks you've been driven mad, old man. Tiax is having a hard time remembering. Bandit Cyric? Tiax remembers the Black Altar. Apparently something is seeping through that thick head of his. I don't know what happened after the bandits attacked, but as you might suspect, I wasn't too keen on taking them on single-handedly, even if I was more fond of the lad. I'm a man of my humble means, so I moved on with my life. Unfortunately, Telliax's father didn't move on with his. Knowing his son's rather grating personality, he's dispatched bounty hunters to capture me for Telliax's murder. They wish to bring me back to Aln for a sham trial, no doubt, after which they'll hang me. I did nothing wrong, yet I doubt anything I could say would ever be believed. Been forced to run from this group, and they've been nipping at my heels for months now. Please, you must help me. An interesting story. Will help. I want to see what options we have with this. Here, one bless your souls. All you must do is find the bounty hunters. Where one has revealed to me, through the blessing of a spell of divination, that they are staying at the Blade and Star Tavern. Please, I beg of you, don't harm them. Simply show them Tiax so that they'll leave me be once and for all. Come back and I will pay you 1,000 gold for your kind deed. Thank you, bless you, I'll be at the Helm and Cloak when you manage to convince them. Well, 1,000 gold for showing up at a tavern, that seems like a fairly high reward.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Some kind of a local trying to chat me up. I don't want to talk to you. He's offering me 1,000 gold to do the job, so I think I'll, unless there's some very heavy overriding reason, I'm going to do exactly that. 1,000 gold for a simple job is fairly good.
What is it now?
Night Singer, give me power.
Hey, can you
Tiax rules!
pickpockets? There's a slight chance he might succeed.
If it bleeds,
I'll do it.
If he doesn't succeed, it's going to be a bloodbath here. Only the clerics
I
are.
love bloodshed.
You, finger waggler. You are mumbling again, brooding. What's all that about? Scheming to kill any more women? Your yells just might turn my thoughts in that direction, Simeon. As for my present contemplations, they are of the sort that is not to be shared with walking swords. Ha! You notice my sword? Good. Now consider this, Edwin. Two things I love the most are idleness and men, especially the women abusers. Do you catch my drift? I'm genuinely surprised that you can count to 2. Lowly creatures like yourselves typically fix their minds only on things they can grasp, and repeat it time and again. Have no doubt that their main purpose is to forget what worries them so. The elite thinkers such as myself, however, allow their minds to calculate and examine multiple causes, schemes and trivial tasks. For example, talking to you does not disturb the elaborate design of political significance for Circe I am weaving presently. You meddle in as many causes as you wish, but do not even hope that I will go along with helping you to slaughter women. If that will help to shut you up, stupid cow, I will attest to my full impartiality on the matter. What do I care for which gender is the person to be scratched out of existence? If my cause requires someone to die, be it he or she, it will die.
Okay.
Ah yes. Here's the bitch queen leader. I'll keep my buffing to non-existent levels at this point. A lot of clerics, but we don't know how good clerics they are.
Tiax moves! Make way!
Yeah. I should make Tiax the leader. Crap. Yeah.
Men are pathetic.
Tiax here. Tiax is as Tiax does.
If it bleeds. Okay.
Yep. This is bad.
Soon Tiax
Also?
rules! Who? Tiax will rule all!
Natha. The storm shall take those who are unfaithful.
For what purpose you visit the bitch queen? Get the fuck out of my sight.
Again you disturb me.
Yeah, try to interrupt her.
Give me some direction if it must be.
Tiax hears you. Tiax moves! Make way!
Who pesters someone me?
I eat steel, scum.
I need an ale.
Soon
Okay.
Tiax
life
It looks like the head priestess was the only good one here. The rest are trash.
Men are pathetic.
I won't allow you to slaughter women. Let's go to this temple and slaughter all the women there. Well, it was self-defense really, as it always is. We got our 50 gold we paid to that woman back. That is excellent. Ooh. A spin gem too. Well, that's convenient for us. I think we got a magical armor too. Leather armor +1. Anyway, got the book. We got the spin gem.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm wise.
If it bleeds.
Well, wiser.
Okay.
Okay, it's. I think it's in the same tavern where we need to go for the Tiax quest anyway. So, nice coincidences there.
Really? I'll do it.
Bunch of chumps. What the hell do you think you was doing?
The spin gem indeed. And you are more than you appear. Someday, you must journey further through the muck and mire of this place, for it will tell you as much or more than all of fabled Candlekeep. Like yourself, this city is more than it appears. There are cities below cities, dreams beneath dreams, and past lying buried beneath the crushing weight of the present. Go now, wanderer, for the time will come when you must walk through the darkness to find the light. Well, that was certainly worthwhile, the gym. Well, at least we got 1,000 experience out of that.
Okay.
Could we have a moment of your time?
Hail, friends. You with the look of adventurers or mercenaries about you. Well met. My name is Karis, recently of Arm. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking? This one will be good sport. Let me have his ears. Too much talk. Just kill this worthless male and be done with it. His gear will be useful. I do like Sharp Teal's line of thinking. I still like to know why she hates men so much. She seems to bring out the women killing for some reason, and nothing actually that has happened has given reason to bring it up. So I'd like to hear that story. I'm not really interested in their equipment though. At least not yet. Okay. We have an important issue to discuss. An issue? Very well then. Speak your mind. We're here on the behalf of Belgian, the gnome you've hounded and tormented. We suggest you leave him be. He didn't commit the crime he is accused of, and we can prove it. Oh, you know why we're here then. My apologies, but our duty is clear. Belgian was given charge of an apprentice, and was responsible for his safety. There is no proof as of yet, but that he murdered his charge, but nonetheless the untimely disappearance of Telliax warrants enough suspicion that Belgian must be brought back to Athkatla for questioning. Telliax's father was very clear on that matter. We are not to harm Belgian, but neither can we allow him to walk away untouched from what appears to be cold-blooded murder. Beldur never harmed Telliax. In fact, no one did. He's perfectly fine physically, but a bit insane. I'm sorry. I'll require something more substantial than your word. If Telliax is indeed still alive, bring him to me. He's been described in careful detail by his father. Until then, we have nothing to talk about. Insane! Who would dare to mock Tiax to his very face? Surely ye must long to have your limbs yanked from their sockets to taunt fate so. Zurich demands payment for all insults directed against his champion, and Tiax will collect. It can't be. By the gods, you mean to say this is our employer's son, Telliax? What happened to him? The description matches, though he appears a bit more unkempt than I would have imagined for a rich merchant's son. He seems to have suffered some sort of unknown trauma. When we discovered him, he was babbling about conquering the world in the name of Zurich. Zurich? Conquering the world? Something must have changed him greatly indeed. Nevertheless, it's a mystery that can be solved another time. For now, our hunt has been in vain, for our target is innocent. I'll return to Alden and report on this to Telliax's father. I doubt they will be pleased. Farewell, friends. You may tell Belden he is safe. Bye. Yeah. Axe wielders. Where was he? Cloak and helm?
Really?
So
Who dares prod Tiax?
yeah, Tiax is yelling. Ow! Tiax? Cyric! Praise to Cyric! I told you to shut up, gnome. So, if you do not stop this annoyance, I will do so permanently. God, will he ever just keep quiet? Tiax, what the hell happened? A blessing! A blessing from the Black Sun! Tiax, chosen and champion of Cyric, and future ruler of all things, has been informed of the next step towards his rule of all. Oh yeah, blasphemers. Let all who do not now bend knee to Tiax repent, for Tiax is well on his way to domination of all things. We must make haste to the helm and cloak, for Tiax's destiny awaits him. Does this have something to do with Belgium? The heathen Belgian must die, so Cyric has commanded, and so Tiax shall obey that his day of ascension will grow ever closer. So, we go to all the time and trouble to save him, and now you want us to kill him. You have got to be kidding me. Tiax has no time for your naysaying and indecisiveness. Tiax has no time for slaves who think all that need be done is to listen and obey. Onward to the helm and cloak where Tiax's destiny awaits. There's too much talk of slaves, male. Perhaps you would prefer to become a eunuch.
I'll do it.
Probably would improve Tiax.
Okay.
Well, there's the sewer system also for us to explore, but it's basically a river of shit. I don't want to go there and spend time there voluntarily. I don't care what's in there. I don't want to go.
Okay.
What is my task?
What do you say? Were you successful in clearing my name? Well, Tiax has had a vision granted by Cyric. I'm afraid it's not a pleasant one. This cannot be. I have little to offer and I am of no threat to you. Telliax, wake up! You must remember me, please! Ah, kneel, slave, and prepare to die for the glory of Cyric. This might actually be amusing. This may be amusing, but it is not artful. Let me play with him a while. The mad one, be he god or insane gnome, does not need this sacrifice. Preserve and preserve me, I beg of you, do not do this. Well, Tiax, he's your mentor, it's your call. Cyric says he dies. Oh, reputation decrease. I don't know why. Just self-defense for us. He turned red on his own and we're just defending against a hostile entity right in the midst of us. Chainmail +1. What? Healing potions won't stack with existing healing potions for reasons. Helium shield +1. Helium shield +1. Helm of charm protection. Saving throw bonuses or protected immune to charm. In many ways immune to charms better. Need reaction to that. What's our reputation? It's still 12. That's if you don't do this, you can kiss goodbye. Say goodbye to Tiax.
Really?
I'm a bit surprised that there's not an immediate reaction to that.
Men are pathetic.
Yeah, men are pathetic. Oh, what? No. Enter Silver Shield's estate. Well, there's another big estate here too.
If it bleeds,
They've been very interesting places to visit usually.
Tiax hears you.
Okay. Tiax has noted your claim to leadership of this group, Thule, and has allowed it to continue because it amuses him. The petty conceits of the enslaved delight both Cyric and his favorite, but you lack proper enthusiasm in your duties. Tiax demands blood and death, pain and misery, that all might know Cyric's will and despair. Yet you have shown insufficient enthusiasm in this regard. Mend your attitude, lest you find yourself shoveling manure when Tiax seizes control of all, rather than carving hearts from the chest of Tiax's enemies. Tiax rules! So exactly what do you want me to do? Drop kick a baby off a cliff? That's a start. Maybe set a few paladins on fire while you're at it. Or hack apart some old ladies. Whatever it takes to prove your worth to Tiax. Cyric demands blood and cruelty. Supply it, or Tiax will no longer guide this group. Tiax will grant you some small time to mend your attitude. Tiax walks if Cyric has not been sated. Fine, whatever you say. Tiax will not be shunned. You are forgiven for now, but dare not misstep again, slave. I have sort of a suspicion that Tiax might be one of those NPCs that anyone who's taken into his group has at least seriously considered just stabbing the bastard immediately. And
I love bloodshed.
yeah, good for you. Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
Ooh shit, this is bad. Helmed Horror, Doomguard. This is bad.
You are so irritating.
Yeah, this is like bad.
Night Singer, give me power.
This is a properly tough one for us.
Soon Tiax rules.
Yeah,
Who
Tiax rules.
dares prod Tiax? Tiax hears you.
Go past us somewhere. Sure.
Only magic.
If it
I think only
bleeds,
magical weapons are
I
harm
need
based.
an ale.
I love bloodshed.
Oh shit! Invisible stalker. So this is getting worse and worse. Shit.
Ulsa,
Give me some direction. I'm concerned.
Jalcales,
Did we kill it? No.
Nanatha.
What is it now?
Yeah, we're in a bit of a problem here. These guys are proper top.
Again, you disturb my actions are yours.
Men are pathetic.
You are so irritating.
If it bleeds,
What are you doing?
What is it now?
Yeah.
Night Singer, give me power.
Mass healing potions.
Kalas Na.
Yeah.
I love bloodshed.
Excellent. Good for you.
Again, you disturb me. Soon Tiax rules.
Tiax is pretty much
You
useless
are
here.
so irritating.
Ulsa Jalcales. Shar, save me from the Spider Queen's vengeance. Lilalul! For sure!
What is it now?
Fairly injured.
Men are pathetic.
Jalcales,
Men are
Night
pathetic.
Singer, give me power.
Injured, badly injured. How to heal yourself?
Again, you disturb me.
If it bleeds, I can cure it.
Night Singer, give Nanatha.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk.
you're taking a lot of damage.
I love bloodshed.
You are so irritating.
Yep, so irritating.
Men are pathetic.
Bring it down, bring it down.
What is it now?
Ah,
Ulsa?
yeah, that's bad. What the hell kind of house is this? I think Doomguards are basically undead creatures. Most of these are. They were undead creatures, then I think invisible stalkers are air elemental creatures.
If it bleeds, I'll do it.
So, what the fudge is going on? And these are just the gnolls. Tiax,
Who dares? Tiax is as Tiax does.
scout around. Another helmed horror. And Jake Rodell, so some kind of wizard.
Go past us. I don't want to talk.
Need to lure the helm power away.
I love bloodshed.
I need go pester someone for the love of money.
Tiax will rule all.
Shit! The police has been
okay.
called. We need to get out of here fast before they arrive. Didn't expect that.
Really?
Jalcales?
If it be
Soon Tiax rules. Who dares prod Tiax?
Yeah, I think we escaped
Yeah,
fast
cheers,
enough,
yeah.
so the guards won't actually react there.
I
we-
love blood. I'll do it.
We can't go exploring the
Okay.
containers here.
Men are pathetic. Okay.
Yeah, men are pathetic now. Who is the man here?
You need something, stranger?
You have done well to bypass all of my guardians. I should be angry with you, but to be truthful, I have been on the lookout for skilled adventurers. So, I would ask you, do you wish to help me in a task or would you rather die? An interesting reception. A powerful mage may give powerful rewards. What exactly do you want us to do? First of all, my name is Decredel. I can only assume that you are Thule, an adventurer who has been stirring up so much trouble in recent past. Now that introductions are done, let us get down to business. My task is very simple. Some years ago, an evil band of mercenaries were all petrified while trying to break into the home of Ramazeth. For those of you with a limited vocabulary, petrified means turned to stone. Anyhow, one of those adventurers had in his possession an item of power, the Helm of Baldur. Actually, I have it now. Ramazith didn't know this at the time, and so after turning them all to stone, he simply sold their bodies to an art collector living in the heart of Baldur's Gate. What I would like you to do is find these statues, turn them back to flesh, and take the item. What are you paying for this? Will be paid 5,000 gold for the service. This is a kingly sum, so I won't barter with you about the amount. But how do we turn them from stone to flesh? Very simple, really. I will give you these 6 scrolls of stone to flesh. Use them on the statues when you find them. The estate can be found just west of the fairgrounds in the center of town. Good luck, and don't entertain any thoughts about betraying me. Could be very hazardous to your health. Okay. Not sure what I'm going to do with this, because I certainly don't intend to lose the helmet. It's by far the best helmet I've seen so far. So screw that. Might as well talk to the bastards.
I can kill it. Really?
Might give us experience points.
Men are pathetic.
We visited the area, certainly. Yeah, it's even marked on the map, I think. Yeah, Felonious Gists Manor.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
I don't think it matters which door we use.
I'm waiting. I hope this is worth
I love... Okay.
Away with you, beggar!
My word! What nefarious deity have I crossed to warrant the siege of my house by heavily armed roustabouts and ruffians? Swarming in here as you have is rude, if not downright illegal. What can you possibly say that would stop me from having you thrown in the stocks? Hold a moment there, friend. No. We can offer... We could offer a bribe. Let's try to just take a look at the statues without bribery. Not to worry, old chum. I merely wish to examine a few statues you supposedly have on premises. I'll be done in a twinkle. It'll be done quicker than that. I'm off to summon the guards and they will deal with you. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Come on, come on. Okay, come on, guys.
I'll do it.
Maybe we can use the other girl then. I didn't see that.
Men are okay.
Yeah, men are pathetic. Could we discuss the issue at hand at some point?
Really?
Oh shit! Police are being summoned. Ah, why is everyone? Who the hell saw me there? Okay. Well, there's the statues. There's only 5 of them. Just talk to them,
Okay.
or do I need to use the item? I need to use that.
If it be okay.
Shit!
What? Oh, sorry for yelling.
What? Get back! Who are you? More Ramazit's trickery? Or are you paired with that snake, Degradale? I swear none shall see the day when I get between feuding mages ever again. Well, speak up. Are you for me or against me? I saved you from your prison of stone, did I not? I ask only one thing for this. Give me the helm of Baldur. I suppose such a request is reasonable, but I cannot fulfill it. I do not have such a thing, though you may ask the others in my party. Perhaps they know where this helm can be found, though if it were me, I would not tell you. Such a treasure is worth dying for. Shit. Next.
I serve the flaming fist!
You there? Stop where you are, thieves! You are under arrest for robbery. I represent the Flaming Fist and the law of the Grand Dukes. You don't want to arrest us, especially if we gave you these nice shiny gold coins. Don't insult us with bribes.
I am the law!
Ew, pal.
My word, such a backache I have. I feel as though I have been standing for ages. I thank you for releasing me, and now I await your prize. I am well acquainted with mercenaries and the like, and know that one does not rescue such as I for the good of one's health. What do you want from me? At least this surfacer knows the reality of the world. I seek but one item, the Helm of Baldur. Once I have that, I shall be on my way. If I had such a thing, I would not think your offer a worthwhile trade. My life for such a powerful item? You will not find many that peaceably accept such terms. Feel free to examine my fellows, though. They might respond otherwise. Hey, why are you hostile? Oh shit! Yeah. This isn't going well, is it?
Who
Fine.
dares prod Tiax?
Night Singer, give me power.
Yeah.
The rest of you losers
I
will kill
love
the
bloodshed.
Again,
the
you
mage.
disturb me.
Mana are really?
Well,
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
I'm trying to paralyze the guard so I don't have to deal with them.
Tiax hears you.
Scream! Scream for mercy!
I love blood. Mana are pathetic.
Next.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Hold still.
Don't destroy the pudding statues, you
I
dumbasses.
love blood. If it bleeds,
You destroy the equipments at the same time.
pathetic. If it bleeds, I can
Time
kill it.
is up for you, my friend.
Okay.
Well, it's a decent bit of experience for us. And I think we'll manage to evade the cops. Yeah, ooh. A letter. Yep, let's go.
Really?
So. I enter battle tomorrow with a heavy heart, knowing I may well not survive. Such is life, and many a fool has risked as much for less gold than I will be paid. Still, I cannot bear the possibility of losing the treasures I have worked so hard for. To prevent this, I write this note to myself as a reminder in case I suffer an injury that would impair my faculties. Any battle against a mage always carries such a risk. Quenash and my beautiful fallen saint. Quenash, my beautiful fallen saint, holds my cloak as a reminder of me. Quenash has a cloak. My helm I will trust only to my guile in hiding it. It rests where people rest, so in an inn, in a building that may as well have been named for the purpose. Cloak and helm. That's where we found it. The cloak should be with it, but that would only be expected. I shall not make their theft easy. Quenash, my beautiful fallen saint. Fallen saint. So probably not an actual saint then. I think that refers to one of the city's prostitutes. So Low Lantern, there was I don't recall seeing any named prostitutes there. What's the other place? It's the place under the Blushing Mermaid. We visited there once already and paid the entrance fee.
I'll do it.
Oh, at least something good came from this.
Okay.
Undercellar, was it? Something like that.
Really?
Really? Give me the cloak.
I'll do it.
Punish, punish, punish. Punish. Person. Punish. Hello, Punish. Let's have a talk.
Are you interested in something? I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
Don't bother me again. Leave me alone, or I'll call the guards.
I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
So she refuses to talk
Give
to
me
us.
some direction. I'm willing.
I think we'll try pickpocketing her. Yep. But chances of that succeeding is pretty low. So
Okay.
what I want to find out is, can I come in the area with just one guy? No. Must gather your party for it. Oh shit.
Soon Tiax rules!
And we have to rely on Tiax, one of these. Master Thievery. And do we have invisibility? It's to... The invisibility is in case things don't go well. Because if things don't go well, there are gonna be hostilities, and I'm going to have to kill the bitch. And after that, I want to maintain or stop the spread of the hostility, so I'm going to turn invisible and then just escape. Not sure I can take her down easily though. Tiax sucks ass. We have this. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, operation. Let the operation commence. Pickpocketing 90. We have a reasonable chance to succeed, I'd say, but it can also quite easily fail. So. Got the cloak and no one's hostile. Excellent. Tiax, you were useful for something. My God, it's a miracle. Ah, how good of a cloak is that? Probably very good.
Men are okay.
Considering how pathetic the cloaks we've had so far have been, probably the best we're ever gonna get.
Really?
Okay, a little bit of rest, please.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
You are so irritating.
Tiax, get me some food and be quick about it. If Thule insists on you traveling with us, you can at least make yourself useful. Though never useful enough to justify his presence among us, or his continued existence for that matter. Tiax is no butler, rather Tiax is the one to be buttled. Now that Tiax has been insulted, he demands that you fetch his breakfast. Tiax likes his eggs scrambled and easy on the jelly for his toast. Why must my inferiors always whine and complain instead of promptly obeying? I suppose I shall have to speak in a language this simpleton understands if I wish anything accomplished. Tiax, if you fetch me my breakfast, I will use the World Conquest Scroll I've been saving since I left A, and you can rule the world as soon as I finish eating. World Conquest Scroll? Yes, I found it on a kobold I killed on the trip from Thay. It's a magic spell. Cast it, and you instantly rule the world. Wish he would just get my food already. Bah! Tiax isn't a fool! If such a scroll existed, Zurich himself would hand it to Tiax, that he might rule the world all the faster. Zurich would never deign to let such an important scroll fall into the hands of a foolish slave such as you. Are you going to fetch my breakfast or not? Yes. But not because Tiax believes in the scroll, of course. Tiax has absolutely no interest in such an obviously flagrant lie. Tiax will be right back with breakfast, alright. And even if Tiax doesn't believe you, your promise is still binding if you're telling the truth. I guess that makes some sense.
Men are pathetic.
Yeah, men are pathetic. Now let's get going.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Not quite sure what will do with the quest. I'm certainly not giving him the goddamn items, but it's clear that he might not leave us alone. So I think it will be safer off if we go and try to kill the wizard.
Yes?
It might be troublesome, sure, but leaving it like basically leaving it open without doing anything about it is probably just asking for trouble.
Yes?
Yeah, yes, identify the crap. Okay. Short bow +1. Probably sell it. +2 dagger. Yeah, no one's really using it. Still. $8 for the global Baldur. Yeah, that sounds quite a lot. Armor class +1, saving throws +1, magic resistance 25%. Yeah, it's good. It is really goddamn good. Should I try to keep Kagain as the highest armor class and push him further, or sort of spread things about? I think, yeah, it doesn't count as a normal magic protection item, but the armor class bonus stacks with the other protection items. And the magic resistance. Oh shit. I think from time to time we're going to have to consolidate these items on a single warrior, but for now I think we're better spreading them. The 25% magic resistance will also improve Chartiel's chance of survival, so she needs it. Her hit points are not that great. And we aren't getting any level ups soon. Maybe a cleric level up. Shard. Yeah, it'll take quite a bit of time before she gets one. Okay,
Really?
this is probably for the better. I still want to wrap this entire thing up before ending. So, guy was here, I guess, maybe. Yeah.
I'll do it.
This is basically a murder attempt. And I have a
waiting.
great way of
What is
doing
it?
that. This is why God created traps for a bounty hunter.
The trap is set and ready. The trap is set and ready.
Yeah, don't mind me setting up these traps around here. There's nothing suspicious going around in here. I'm hoping this will be enough. Might not.
Night Singer,
Trap is set
give
and
me
ready.
power.
I'm sacrificing our summons here. I'm basically hoping they'll block if something else appears there.
If it bleeds, okay.
Okay, let's see what happens.
This is worth it.
Yeah, I have an invisibility potion in case we get into too much trouble here.
You need something, stranger?
Thank you for returning with the helm of Baldur. It was so good to do business together. Here is your payment. I shall take the helm. I don't want to give you the helm. Now I must be off. I'll leave you with some of my servants to escort you out. My servants aren't known for their gentle nature. I would leave as soon as possible. Oh shit, I didn't want this. Yep. No. It was never ever in my intention to give him anything, so we'll have to do this the other way.
Yeah? I hope this is worth it.
Exactly like this. Ooh, lockpick fail.
Again, you disturb me.
I hate when the game does that.
My actions are yours.
Give me some direction. Yeah, I'll see to it.
Armor.
Men are pathetic.
I was hoping for some kind of conversation where I could just tell him to go watch himself, but
Okay.
no.
Really?
And that's about it. Yep. Not quite sure what we're gonna do next. There's still a lot of things and places we haven't visited, but I think we might go after some of the expansion content. Although, yeah, there's still areas unexplored, but I don't feel the need to go into every area. Well, I can think of a few interesting encounters we might have there. The thing is, I'd like to be a bit better prepared if we're gonna do something like that. And for now, might be better off with doing something completely different. Olga's Beard would offer a few options, as would Durlax's Tower. I think Olga's Beard is the center of everything. That opens up a lot of new quests. Not sure if we're quite ready for some of them. I don't know. I might as well also finish the Iron Throne. It'll send us to Candle Key. We're gonna do that. Might as well. The problem with that is it sort of pushes us in a place where it doesn't make a lot of sense to go around exploring randomly anymore. There's sort of a it starts the momentum to that's the destination where is the final confrontation. It doesn't go there directly, but there's a plot-related urgency. It's not a tight timetable or something that you have to go through, but it makes sense as far as story progression is concerned. So that's why I'm sort of avoiding that. I think we're gonna go for the expansion content. Minus, it does give us a chance to visit these areas anyway. So at the same time, if we go for Telliax Tower, for example, we might take a visit to Gallic in Firewine Bridge at the same time. So yeah, I think we're going to head for Olga's Beard and see what kind of options open up for us there.